Okay guys, I'm Kaz, and today's video I'm just going to show you like what I really think about the HD capture software that comes with the Elgato HD60. Now listen, so I've been using OBS for the last few years, and what you're seeing right now is actually Elgato HD capture or HD capture software, right? But I've been using the OBS well-known software for a while now, especially with a lot of my coding videos, and it has a lot of settings that you can change, but it's kind of a jack of all trades. It doesn't give you a user-friendly setup. You have to use a lot of YouTube tutorials and actually trying to see how to set this up the best for you. It can be very taxing sometimes. It doesn't work properly and all of that. And I was faced with all these issues. Now when it comes to actual just desktop recording like I'm doing right now, it's really good and easy, simple to use. But when it comes to actual game consoles like my PS4 that I'm playing right now, it started to become a lot more of an issue as the update started to roll out. My issue initially when I first got my HD capture 60 card or HD Elgato HD60 card was that the capture HD software that you're seeing right now was a bit difficult to use. It didn't have as much features that it has now, and it was kind of far-fetched, especially what I wanted to do when it comes to streaming games online on my YouTube channel, Twitch channel, whatever. And OBS was just a lot more attractive, especially not knowing all that the HD software could possibly do. So I switched over to OBS. It allowed me to do all my overlays, and I thought I was in a good direction for a while. Although it did pose a lot of work in creating all these overlays and all these settings being right. It gives me a lot of customization, which I really do love. But as of late, as I started to get more into video games and rather not the coding tutorials or any type of desktop recording, as I started to use my HD capture card, not streaming, just recording, I realized that it was giving me a lot of issues. Like I would have 1080p, 60 frames per second, all my bit rate, everything up. I have a $1,500 computer. I have a Acer Predator. I have all these high class equipment with 32 gigs of RAM, etc. And yet my video at the end of the actual recording was very pixelated. It looked very mucky. It was all over the place. I'll give you a sample of it on the actual video itself. But I did not enjoy it. And something like how devices would have like their own software and you can actually change some of the settings, because as much as I changed the OBS settings, it would not fix the issue. So like the Logitech camera, where you would download the Logitech software and change some of the settings, and that would fix a lot of things. I turned around and I actually downloaded or re-downloaded the HD capture software in hopes to actually change some of the settings for the Elgato HD60 capture card, and maybe that would fix some of the issues when it comes to my OBS. Now once I actually downloaded the software, I realized that hey, it looked a lot the same like how it used to look, but once I started to play with it, I realized that it was a lot smoother and it also has a lot more features. Some of the features that I'm talking about is that you can actually, yeah, you still can do the volume thing and reduce sound or gameplay sound when you're actually talking. But like this scene right here, I can come right here, go to my add or overlay. I can add my face rig. I can add my camera. I can add images on the screen. I can add video, text. I can animate my text. I can still do like Twitch notifications to web page. I can do YouTube notifications, my YouTube chatterbox, Twitch chatterbox. I can still go on my different accounts like Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Mixer, Restream. Restream is really good, especially if you want to stream on 3 different softwares at the same time, including as Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. We have Ustream, Dailymotion, RTMP, ://. That's an extension if you want to just use that type of thing. It also gives you a lot of features inside here, like some of the social medias that I just talked about. You have your hotkeys and all that. And then right over here, you can actually see that you can choose 60 frames per second. You can see how clear you want the actual footage to be. And I have no pixelation. Now, the only drawback with this software is that the sound is not as good. as the OBS, mainly because it doesn't have as much customization when it comes to the actual noise suppression and noise gate and so on like that. It just has a really basic setup. Like if I come right here, it tells me threshold and I don't know what the hell the next one says for mono down mix, and then pretty much reset the default. Where versus like the OBS, you can just go inside it and you can add all the noise gate gains and all that different stuff. Now it does have the Elgato sound capture that I have not yet figured out completely. I didn't mess with it because I have a Blue Yeti microphone, and it has like a lot of little features on it where I can just adjust the volume and exposure and gains and stuff like that. So I didn't really need it. Hopefully you do have a nice mic that it kind of buffers that issue. But everything else when it comes to the high quality camera footage, 60 frames per second, 1080p, no type of pixelation, this is the software that you want to choose, guys. And that's the reason why I say that OBS is the pass, and you want to go to Elgato HD capture software, especially if you have an Elgato HD60 capture card. This is the direction you want to go. You can add overlays at any given time. You can go right here to add scene. It has a few for you. Possibly you could download some online. I only can imagine. I didn't try, but I'm assuming. Because these are templates made by Elgato already, and I can come right here and I can add my webcam, I can add animated text, I can add my own pictures and all that, different overlays and different setups, and have different overlays for different reasons and so on like that, guys. So check this out. Please download the software if you have an Elgato HD60. Tell me what you think about it inside the comments below. It's kind of a freestyle video, guys. I just thought I'd bring this to you as to why I switched to Elgato's HD capture software rather than OBS. I'm kind of in this direction when it comes to console gaming now. Now, when it comes to actual desktop gaming or desktop tutorials, I would still go with OBS because it's a lot easier to use rather than going through a capture card. That's a little bit I would say slower to set up. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm out. Deuces.